make it vary. For example, in the past, nowadays, due to digitalization and globalization, things are moving much faster. And there is a language called Gopal. You not even know about that language, Gopal, which is familiar at one time. Uh, Mainframe is a very peak language in the past, but now it is outdated. And similarly, Java and other things also is going to be uh, gone very soon. And so based on that, we also have to update ourselves. There are two type of companies in IT. One is product based, and second one is service sector. And third one is BPO, KPO, and supporting. Leave those things. The main thing. I'll give an answer to you, and probably I'll answer to it for product and service due to time constraint. And product means, first I'll give an example. Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Zoho, etc. product. Service means our known names: TCS, Cognizant, Wipro, Accenture, Tech Mahindra. These are called the service. Yeah. Basically, product, what they do is they develop the product. They own copyright of the product, and they basically do not get requirement from the customer and then do the product. For example, do you think that Google or Microsoft reached to, somebody to get the requirement, or somebody came and asked Google and Microsoft to provide the services like MS Office, like Gmail, Google Maps, GForms, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and nobody asked. They understand the demand in the market, and they build a product. And as it is a demanding product, people are utilizing it. Yeah. So service sectors are the one who get requirement and come and build and give it for their specific purpose. So two ways happen. One is like customer come and give the specification and they do for it. One thing, and second thing is they TCS or Cognizant will go to somebody and they get their requirement and they do for them alone. And for example, for already existing product. Basically, service sectors mostly work on already existing product for some sort of database updation or application updation. Yeah, they do not own any product. They do not own any copyright of the product. And again, product-based sectors do not do customization to each individuals. They do in general. For example, take Microsoft. MS Office is common for all, and they do not customize to each individuals. They given enough content, so whoever is needed, take it and use it. Yeah. And similarly, Google services also. It's common for all. It's not customized to each individuals. So likewise, the product works. They do not customize. Once they build, their only duty is to sell, not no customization. Service sectors are good in customization. Yeah. I believe you are asking about IT, and so I'm answering towards in IT because I heard from the panels that from engineering all departments are there, even triple mechanical and arts and science also there. Python is coming up, and still there is a huge demand for Java full stack developer. Most of the members are recruiting towards it. Yeah. So as I have to say the majority thing, I'm saying it here. And again, based on your interest, you can take it forward. Earlier, the scenarios, even in our college days, our school days, simply society used to ask what you should become, and without much knowledge, we used to say that doctor, engineer. We do not know what is our third option, right? Yeah. But now, because of digitalization and globalization, we are very clear on what we need. If you take software, if you wish to go in IT, it's not programming alone. You can go in software testing, and you can go in web designing, and you can go in data analyst, and you can go in networking like system admin by doing a Red Hat certification and other things, and you can go in cloud related thing by do certification in AWS or Google Cloud Professional or Microsoft Cloud courses are there, and you can, if you are interested towards it, you can go in cloud. So there are multi ways now. Yeah, you can, based on your interest, you can take it forward. And as a software developer role, then I could suggest Python, Hooks concepts, and Java. Full stack developer basically. Full stack, which also includes something in SQL and other things. Yeah, and try to give weightage to your internship and to the projects. Yeah, during my hiring process, I'm asking some question related to project. Most of the people are answering that, I mean, they do not have knowledge in the entire project. They used to say that, this 20% only, sorry, this 60% only I did it. Remaining 40, my friends did it. So I do not have deep knowledge towards it, which is not acceptable. Again, I'm insisting. This is my 10th time I'm insisting in this meeting that, whatever you do, you already dedicated, give 100% to it, and definitely you will get results towards it. Yeah. Yes, it gives you your uniqueness. You know about the volume now. Earlier, if you take engineering as an example, there are only CS and IT related to the IT department. Now, CS, IT, AML, AIDS, CSDS, and AIPS, many things are in place. So, from one college, to my understanding, I mean, I'm saying as about a big college, almost 600 to 1,000 members are going to come out from this IT background courses alone. It's not an earlier scenario. Then you just imagine your competition. Earlier, your competition is only from CS and IT and from other college CS and IT. But now, I mean, hardly CS and IT, if it's single intake, 120, 60 plus 60. If it's double intake, 120 plus 120, 240 resources is your competitors in a college. But now, within the college itself, you are going to compete with all these 5-6 departments with a volume of 600, 700 to 1,000 members. So, your resume should have that weightage. And how you get that weightage? With the help of the certifications. And for that only, I keep on mentioning that project yourself as an experienced fresher, because everything is in your hands. Whatever we are doing at an office in our real time, you can do it at your place. It's almost free of cost. Yeah. Maybe one or things might get customized where commercials involved, but other things are, to my knowledge, 80% you can do it free of cost by sitting at your place. Then why can't you project yourself as an experienced fresher? So it gives confidence to you. So as mentioned earlier, if you are prepared, if you are well prepared, there is no fear. And the main reason for fear is, lack of preparation. So if you do this kind of online courses and if you target to get mastered, even on online courses, there are 3 types. One is beginner, second one is intermediate, and third one is mastery. So based on your interest in specific field, do intermediate and do beginner and intermediate. And if you are very passionate about something in specific towards the particular technology, then do mastery in it. Then you are the boss of that particular field, and you can rock on it once you are interviews are coming with a particular skill set. And even I mean the same. Project yourself as an experienced fresher, and definitely gives more knowledge to you towards it. Yeah, and you have time, as mentioned earlier, because of digitalization, you have a lot of time. So invest that time in structuring yourself, and so do online courses. It gives you more weightage to your resume, and do real time scenarios. Get a help of mentor. with the help of your faculties, they can provide some sort of real-time projects to you, and they gain that knowledge from the alumni and from their mentors. And many doctorates are there in your college, so they have more knowledge about the real-time projects. So once you gain knowledge towards it, gain that get that real-time scenario questions and work out on it. And even in my company, not only in my company, all the companies, to my knowledge, 85% to 90% of the companies do not expect you to complete 100%. What we are expecting from you is that whether he can initiate, whether he is trying or not, whether he is applying his thoughts or not. That is called critical thinking and analytical thinking. Yeah. And if you are good with that process, we are good to go. Yeah, like only we are recruiting. We are not expecting you should complete this and you should provide 100% itself. No. And for that only, analytical thinking plays a major role. Yeah, for that sake alone, the analytical thinking plays a major role. There is a misconception that you should be good in maths. Yeah, it is not that answer. You no need of math. Why basically people are expecting you should be good in math, in the sense in math only the analytical ability and thinking ability comes into picture. So you no need of it. If you are have good thought and good with analytical thinking about the logic and other things, then you are good to go with solving the problems. And why solving the problem, in the sense why projects are coming to us. It's a real-time scenario, it's a real-time demand, and that's the reason it is coming to us, to automate those things with the help of software. So definitely logical thinking, analytical ability should need it. Based on that analytical thinking and the ability, we can develop a code and we can make it run. And even our expectation, not only again our expectation, 80% to 85% of the recruiter expectation is that do code in any language with the help of the given scenario. We give scenario and you build the scenario in any language. We are not demanding you to do this in this language or in that language. So our expectation is that whether he can be able to think and apply his thoughts towards our scenario or not. That's our expectation. Yeah. And what else, Arul, you have asked? But we not work on live projects. When we join certified courses, that we work only on freelance projects, sir. How we get it, sir? And by doing this itself, you are in top, 20%, 20 to 30%, I could say. Yeah. And which is enough. No. See, instead of being in 100 among the one, by doing that, so you are in top 20%. And then from that you have to improve on how I can go to top 10%, how I can go to top 5%, by getting real-time projects from your mentor and from your college, your faculty members, and from your social circles and from your alumni. You will become top 100% or top 10% or top 5%. As a HR, what is your expectation from candidate? Yeah. And should be a good attitude, should be a good fit to the organization, and should provide logic to the particular scenario what we have given. Any mode is okay, but you have to apply your thoughts, you have to apply your thinking capability to solve that logic or puzzle. And so with that we are good to go, because the languages are keep on changing. As mentioned earlier, Gopal gone, mainframes gone, now we are with Python, Java, so it may also gone. The only thing is constant is that our thinking capability. Language will come and go, but logical thinking and analytical ability is common for all the languages. And if tomorrow some language also comes, this analytical ability is needed to build that logic and other things. You cannot wait for some time. That is called the bench period. Bench period is basically idle period. Between one project to the other project, you are not assigning to the other project. because your Java project, you know, is not live. I mean, you completed one Java project. The upcoming Java project is yet to come. So you are in bench, and and if you are in bench for long time, then you are in trouble. They might have fired you or etc. So your only job is they give two options to you. One is wait till Java project, but we do not know when it will come. And option two is we have high demand in Python project. Learn Python and take that project. So obviously you have to take option two, and that is called surveillance. It's like you have to keep on swim in the water. If you do not swim, what will happen? We will fall down. We will go under the water. So basically, it's like life is like a surveillance. So and for that only I told give your 100% to whatever you do, and it's not like a kind of ending towards it. Life itself a journey, and we have to enjoy the journey. It's not like that is my destination. Once we go there only, I get enjoy. But there is no such destination. So life itself a journey, and if you are not comfortable, probably change the vehicle. Rise our standard, rise our learning, rise our thinking, so that the journey will be smooth. Yeah. So don't seek for destination. Destination is definitely important, and again, destination is not one thing. Destination itself get varied. It's not like your destination is to become a vice president, to become a whatever CEO, etc. It get varied at one point of time. Who knows, out of you might start a business, and you could be a good businessman in the future. We do not know about our future. So as of now, our destination is this one, and while targeting the destination, enjoy the flow also, enjoy the journey also. And so what else? I think internship helps us to get the basic knowledge of IT industry's expectation. Yeah, definitely. Basically, in internships, they provide some sort of real-time scenarios, so you have to operate towards it. Or else, at least you know about the work culture, corporate work culture. It benefits you in some way. Yeah. And again, whatever you do in additional, you will be in top 10% or in top 5%. Good project, internship, good online courses. These are the things to make you in the race. You will be much more faster. You are in the top 10 or 15% in the race. Yeah. How can we deal with self-doubts after facing challenges or getting rejected in the interview? Yeah, you can ask with ChatGPT. That's fine. I'm just joking. And you only know your, strengths and weakness. Strength, probably you prove much more for a betterment, and weakness you also know. Gradually, take baby steps towards it to figure it out. For example, nowadays the sleeping pattern is changing. People are sleeping only at 12 o'clock or after 11:30. If it is an issue, try to target 15 minutes every day. Not every day, at least 3 days. Try for 15 minutes, and after 3 days, another 15 minutes. So 11:30 to 11:15, and 11:15 to 11, and 11 to 10:30. So likewise, gradually do it. Suddenly you cannot do okay, till 11:30 we did it yesterday, and from today onwards 10:30. It is not possible. So similarly, and rejections means interview rejections. You know for what sake you have get rejected. You may get rejected in the online test, so which means that you have to prepare towards aptitude and other things. The aptitude, it's very easy to crack the aptitude in most of the companies. Which means they ask some mathematical questions, and probably 90% of the pattern is common, and which is easy, which is time and speed, which is related to the ratio, which is related to the probability, and whatnot, which is related to the density or something, the distance, etc. So there are formulas for these things. Some 5-6 scenarios, and for 5-6 scenarios, there is a formula for it. And if you have that formula in your mind, you can apply it and you can get the results. And good part is that 80 to 85% companies are asking choose the best. They are not asking fill-ups. Fill-up means much more challenge to you. So 80 to 85% the companies are asking in choose the best only, which is easy for you. By applying the formulas, you can at least um, come to the nearest point and you can choose it. Yeah. So if you are lagging in aptitude, you can raise your bar by applying these formulas, by getting memory of those formulas, etc. And if you are failing in interview one, I mean in the face-to-face interview, you take all the questions. So these are 5 to 6 questions they have asked. I have answered to it in good way. Two answered in good way. Two answered in average, and two in below average. Because of that reason, we get rejected. So average and below average, you have to focus. What questions they have asked, and start preparing towards it. Slowly is okay. Yeah, slow. Yeah, less is more again. Yeah, and by rejections only we gain knowledge. See, try, initiate. You get two options. One, you can succeed and you can fail. Two options. If you do not try and initiate, means what is the end result? Which is rejection only, because you didn't try, so you are not going to achieve anything. The end result is you are in failure. So try it. At least you get two chances. One is you got it, and one is you might have lose it. So try once again. With the help of this knowledge, you get succeed. So nobody crack, not like nobody. 90% do not crack it in the first attempt. Only 10% crack it, and remaining with multiple attempts they make it. But each opportunity is very important, and you have to give your 100% towards it. My understanding is internship and project, you are not getting it. I believe that is your question. And yeah, it's not so easy to get into it. And in that case, you try for few more options. It's like if you are providing paid internship, if possible, try to get it. Not very big money, maybe 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 rupees. 2,000 rupees, to my knowledge, 1,000 to 2,000, you are getting some paid internship. To my knowledge, which is okay to go if you are not getting it in free of cost. Nowadays, 1,000 and 2,000 is not a big deal. Yeah, and again, improve your circle, improve your digital circle and social circle, and with the help of that reference, you will get it. And instead of saying not getting, try attempt with your 100%. And there are many sites. I do not know how it works. They provide internships and projects. Sometimes it would be a paid and it would be a free also. But try to reach them, and by reaching itself a knowledge only. Reach them and understand what they are saying, and it is a knowledge. Yeah. And so try those aspects, probably you gain something. And again, I'm saying improve your network and elaborate your network, and with the help of that network you will get some opportunity. Yeah. And sir, I'm having doubt, some company does not hire the people who use the AI. Will you hire the people? Yeah. See, AI is basically a companion to us. Don't think AI is your enemy. And so with the help of AI, we have to enrich ourselves. Yeah. For example, in 1980s, people told that that's the entry of computers to India. Yeah. And maybe to 1970s to the global USA. And during entry of computers in India at 1980s, people call it as computers are coming. There is no jobs for human hereafter. But after computers get in only, we get a lot of job opportunities in India. Yeah. Even I could say that India is surveying. India is surveying. Um, 60% to my knowledge with the help of IT. Remaining 40 only other industries. So if you think AI is your companion, definitely you can lead the race. Don't think AI is your competitor. It's just a tool. It cannot make 100% project. There should be a human touch. There should be an emotional touch at some point where only humans can do it. So don't think too much about it, and think AI as your companion. Even for real time scenarios, if you do AI, it gives you real time scenarios. Work out on these real time scenarios and gain your knowledge towards it, and probably uh, take AI as your companion. Yeah. And we have to live in a flow. We cannot avoid AI year after, and whatever the technology. See, um, nothing is permanent. Even government jobs are not permanent nowadays. I could see that many of my relatives are resigning from government jobs, that the boring work culture, and they are joining in a private jobs. Much more package only when compared to government. Privates are paying a very good value. And why job security needed for us? If you have good knowledge, we don't need to worry about the job security. Yeah, definitely we will win the race with the help of our knowledge. So we have to trust ourselves first. Yeah, and see, everything is changing today. Do you think that Google is the number one company and Microsoft is the number one company? Do you think that without any update they could survive? Now ChatGPT came and Gemini came. They also keep on doing their research and development activity in the background, and that's the reason they are number one. So if we are in number one, it doesn't mean that we are number one forever. Competitors used to be common. Competitors used to be here, and we can win the race. Do you know how Red Taxi came into picture? You know about not Red Taxi, Red Bus. Yeah, Red Bus. It's a very famous bus portal, and they have merged it with IBIO now. And a guy from Hyderabad, I believe, who used to work in Bangalore, and from Bangalore to Hyderabad, he used to connect 2 weeks once. But there is a lot of challenges in booking a ticket and those times before digitalization or initial period of digitalization. But by going to some consultants in a black way, they get a ticket which much high rate. So this is a real time scenario. And he thought about it. Why can't we customize it? Why can't we project a platform towards it? That's how that bus, with the help of 3 4 friends, he did a red bus, and he sold it for about 600 to 700 crores now. So problems are everywhere. So how we can react to it? How we can provide solutions to it? Makes our life brighter. Yeah. And don't have this habit of making it and feeding it direct to your plate. And schools and colleges did the same, and that's the reason corporates are suffering now. Corporates are enriching, self-learning. As mentioned earlier, you are in Java project, and by tomorrow, you are going to enter into .NET project or Python project. There is no dedicated resource for you to teach those things. You should learn of your own. Probably we can give resources and PPTs, project, everything, which is also not needed now. In online, you can make it. Yeah, and probably if you do not reach player, um, this is my name. With the help of this name, you can connect me in LinkedIn.